Your morning in 8 minutes. Governor Bill Lee's special session begins today for lawmakers.
He called it to pass the Education Freedom Act and disaster relief for Hurricane Helene. His Education Freedom Act would let parents use public tax dollars to pay for private school. The $500 million plan would give $7,000 to 20,000 students. Also on the docket, a disaster relief package sending nearly $500 million to parts of East Tennessee still recovering from Helene. Finally, undefined legislation aimed at getting state agencies ready to help the Trump administration with its immigration policy.
After the deadly shooting at Antioch High School, lawmakers and educators are pushing for gun control legislation to be added to the special session agenda. Gun violence prevention advocates say they will be protesting today outside the Capitol. They believe the Antioch High School shooting could have been prevented had lawmakers taken steps after the Covenant School shooting to pass more regulations and funded school safety measures like metal detectors. Now they say they will be protesting for new gun laws.
And some good news for the Sevier County Animal Shelter this morning. What you're looking at right now is empty kennels. They say this is the first time they've had available kennels in almost 2 years. Last week, the center announced they were over capacity and would have to start putting dogs down. They say the community stepped up in a big way. You helped adopt more than 60 dogs. If you're still thinking about adopting, this Saturday, all adoptions there are just $20.
Meanwhile, in Knox County, Young Williams Animal Center says they still need some foster parents. The shelter is taking in dogs from the LA fires, and they need foster homes for some of the pets they already have. They say they're not sure just how many animals are on the way. Anyone interested in fostering or even volunteering at Young Williams can visit their website. A link to it is inside the WVLT News App.
And in Claiborne County, another animal shelter in need this morning. The Claiborne Animal Shelter says they may have to close their doors soon if they don't get help soon. The shelter says they're almost completely out of funding due to rising costs. The shelter cares for nearly 4,000 animals a year, and they're asking for monetary donations. You can do so online or take money to the shelter. You can also drop off food and other supplies during their business hours.
The White Pine Fire Department is issuing a warning this morning. Heads up, the department will conduct its annual emergency siren test today. They're going to start it around noon. It will last about 30 minutes. It's normally used in the event of an emergency like a train derailment or natural disaster. So if you do hear something in White Pine around noon, don't worry, it's just a test. A scary call going out to University of Tennessee students and their parents.
UT police say a scam call claims a family member's in jail and you need to pay their bail. Police warn the scam appears to come from a Knoxville number, and they may try to get you to pay thousands, even hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. That could be through PayPal or Venmo. Police say they will never ask you to pay anything using those apps. The caller may even know information about you, your family, including your student's location, something some students say is concerning. If you do get a call like this, UT Police wants you to let them know. Please hang up the phone.
And it's finally here. Tax season kicks off today.
I don't know why you're saying finally here. Okay, the IRS will start accepting those 2024 federal tax returns today. The deadline to file is April 15th. The agency's direct file program is also open in 25 states, including Tennessee, but not including Kentucky just yet. Direct file allows eligible tax filers to file their taxes directly with the IRS for free. And this morning, 2 days of competition kicks off in Sevier County.
The Special Olympics Winter Games start today in Gatlinburg. 300 athletes from across our state are taking part. If you would like to cheer on the athletes, everything's free and open to the public. Events will be at Ober Mountain, Rocky Top Sports World, and the Gatlinburg Convention Center. Our Aaron Rodgers is going to have more on the Special Olympics coming up on the CW Knoxville.
Super Bowl 59 is now set. It'll be the Kansas City Chiefs against the Philadelphia Eagles in the Big Easy of New Orleans. A rematch from the Super Bowl 2 years ago when the Chiefs took down the Eagles 38-35 in Super Bowl 57. Kansas City trying to become the first team in NFL history to win 3 Super Bowls in a row. Philly trying to take home their second Lombardi trophy. Super Bowl 59 set for February 9th.
6:54, wet streets affecting your commute this morning. We want to get a check of your first alert traffic with Olivia.
Yeah, guys, keeping an eye on the roads for you this morning. Taking a couple live looks at some of those morning commute hotspots. First, I-40 at Walker Springs. Traffic moving there. Starting to see a few more cars head out the door right now, though. Closer to downtown, I-40 at Hall of Fame Drive. Looking good there. I do want to touch on I-75 at Merchant Drive. Starting to see that congestion pick up in those southbound lanes. Folks who are headed towards I-640. Here's a look at the map. You can see a little bit of slowdown picking up there. Does look better than it did just a few minutes ago, so that's good news if you're headed in that direction right now.
5 minutes to 7. If you're running out the door, yeah, maybe a hood up, umbrella in hand. We still have scattered rain that's rolling through the southern half of our area the next few hours, so rain gear handy. Again, very isolated snow up in the mountains of far northeast Tennessee, getting reports of sticking from Greene County towards the Tri-Cities along with Hawkins County. Most of you have fog to go with the fact that we've had on and off rain overnight into the morning hours. So notice foggier, drizzly, misty clouds right now rolling across the southern valley. Some pockets of fog. Northeast Tennessee, 36 in Oneida to 40 Knoxville, 39 Pigeon Forge, 36 Crossville. Already a milder morning, but that comes with clouds and rain showers. For now, we'll stick with more of a scattered coverage into that 7 to 8 o'clock hour, becoming spotty to mountains by midday, and then we'll work on more of that clearing west to east this afternoon to evening. High today 46 degrees, right around normal, but when it comes down to it tonight will be cold. So just a heads up, we're talking about a warming trend. Afternoons are when you're really going to notice it. Tonight I do think we're going to have a good range of mid to upper 20s. So we're still going to need to bundle up, or I guess call them more like layer days the next few days. Haven't been able to say that in a long time. We're going to have afternoons in the 50s. I am tracking the next line of rain to come in Friday, taper off now into Saturday, and take up those temperatures even more. Yes, those are 60s. That is not a typo at the end of the first alert 8-day planner.
Drive them up as high as we can go. I'll take that 60 all day. Heather Haley, thank you very much. It is 6:56 on this Monday morning. Headed over to the CW Knoxville. We hope you have a nice Monday. We'll see you then.